Hi, I'm Jody.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Maria. She's our special guest today, and she's going to teach us how to make tortillas. Doesn't that sound fabulous?
I love tortillas.
So I come over here and I'm washing my hands to get started. Okay. I'm going to show you how to make tortillas old school like my grandmother did. So I'm going to pour in my 5-pound bag of flour, all of it. The reason why I make the 5-pound bag, I make a lot of tortillas with it, but you can also freeze them in the freezer for later use. They stay very well in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. Then I'm going to put my ingredients, and all you need for my tortillas is just the 5-pound bag of flour, the salt, any salt, and the baking powder, and a can of shortening, and some water. This is no measuring cups here, no measuring spoons here. It's all gonna be old school like my grandma taught me. So we're gonna start with the salt. As you can see, I take about this much salt for the flour, and I just sprinkle it over. And then I take my baking powder, this much. I sprinkle that around. And then I mix this very well so it can all go through the flour nice and easy. Okay. And then I usually make a little round dip in it, so I'll put my shortening in that. Now this is, keep an eye on my measurements. Okay. This much, about a handful of shortening. That's all you need. And you go ahead and you blend that in with your hands. Until you don't feel any large lumps of the shortening. So that way it's all blended through the flour and the other ingredients. Okay, this looks good. This is my measuring. This is the only measuring that I use. It's a quart. So I'll make an indentation again, and then I'll pour the whole jar in there. And then I'll need another half a jar.
Want me to get that for you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yep. And what temperature water are we using?
We're using the hot water because it kind of blends the shortening better into the flour. And you don't have to worry about if you overwater it, you don't have to worry about it, because all you have to do is just add a little bit more flour to kind of get that dough consistency. So don't worry about that. And that's all you have to do is add a little bit more flour. If you get it really, if it turns out wet, you just use a little bit more flour and it should go back to the way you want it. It's coming around. When you have some dough that will stick to the bottom of your bowl, you just kind of scratch it off of there and blend it in. And then I usually take and clean my bowl around the edges, and we're ready to roll. Gonna get ready to roll here. There it is. is my comal. It's almost as old as I am. That's my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on between medium and high. Right there. I gotta let that warm up. While I'm letting that one warm up, I'm going to make my little balls of dough. This is how you do it. I take these two fingers, just these two, okay, and I put it under my little ball. As I'm twisting it, you're using this hand to make the little ball rounder, and you use the bottom fingers to press it in a little at a time. So that's how you get your little ball.
And what am I doing?
Like this. These two fingers.
Okay.
And then this covers it so you can make that round circle as
Okay.
you're pinching your fingers up. You have to roll it around, look.
Okay. So I'm turning it kind
Yes.
of. Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
So it ends up being something like this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It's already done on the
Okay.
other side. And you can see my tortillas.
Nice.
They're done on both sides. They're delicious with butter.
That's the best.
Show you.
Okay.
All right. When you're gonna do your tortillas, you go down and then up.
Okay.
Flip it around, down and then up.
Okay.
Okay? No,
In the middle.
in the middle, down, and you gotta pick it up and then
Oh.
go from the middle. You go down from the middle, up.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's
Oh.
your tortilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both sides are done already?
Yes.
Wow.
Geez, look at that.
Oh.
That's her tortilla. She just got done rolling and making. Looking good.
Mine's lopsided.
All done. Like I said, this is old school. About the only measuring thing I have is just my canning jar for my water. Everything else is your hand. So practice on that and you'll get beautiful tortillas.